Hello, my name is Alиева and I am an English teacher at KAZGUU School in Kostanay. Today, I would like to share with you how interactive games can activate thinking and speaking skills in young learners.
When teaching English to primary school children, it's important to remember that their attention span is short and they learn best when they are actively engaged. That's why interactive and dynamic activities are essential in the learning process. In today's video, I will show you a sequence of simple but effective games that help students to discover, understand and practice new vocabulary. I will use the material from Smiles for Pupils Book, focusing on professions vocabulary from the topic jobs. These games are designed to help students to discover new vocabulary in a fun and interactive way, develop their critical thinking by encouraging them to make connections, activate their speaking skills by encouraging them to express themselves, and of course keep learning enjoyable. And now let's see how we can turn a simple lesson into an exciting journey. Okay, good morning students.
Good morning, teacher.
Thank you, take seats. How are you today?
I'm good.
Great, thank you. So today we are going to learn new topic and our lessons objectives are to learn and understand new vocabulary and then speak using new vocabulary. But I don't tell you the topic of our lesson because you are going to discover it by yourself. And in order to do it, the first our task is decode the secret message. So you will have these sheets of paper and in the bottom of them you have a code key. Each letter corresponds to the symbol. Do you see? Like triangles, squares, and so on. For example, if you have the word with this symbol, you need to find it. What is it? It is letter A. You write A. So what is the symbol? This one, yes? This is P. And you need to write down the words, and then you will guess the topic of our lesson.
This game is excellent for developing logical thinking and problem-solving skills. It also makes the learning process exciting and interactive, helping students to remember the new words better. It can be a good warm-up activity. It takes about 7-10 minutes.
So, what words did you get from this task? Photographer, photographer, yes, what else? Dentist, mechanic, nursery, police officer. And what do you think is the topic of our lesson? What do you think the topic? Professions, okay. What else? Jobs, yes, you are right. The topic of our lesson today is jobs.
After guessing the topic of the lesson, students named the professions and at the same time we drilled the pronunciation together.
The next task, you need to match the names of these professions, of these jobs, with their description. You will have two sets of cards. In one set of cards, you will have a description of the job, and in another set, you will have pictures. You need to match picture with the description. What does it mean match? What does it mean match? Yes, you're right. Say it. You need to do it in group, together. Yes.
This activity helps students connect the meaning of words with their functions. It also develops logical thinking because they need to analyze and find the correct matches.
Who can read the first sentence?
In the person who helps doctor takes care of sick
Who is it? Nurse, yes, you're right, nurse. Now we are going to play bingo with you. Do you know the game bingo? You will have cards with the names of jobs. You will have different cards. The first winner of this game is the person who will have 3 jobs in a row, horizontally, like this, diagonally, and vertically. Okay? I will read the descriptions of these jobs, and your task is to cross the job you will hear.
Bingo is not only fun but also a great way to reinforce vocabulary and improve listening skills. It helps students stay attentive and encourages them to quickly recognize and recall the words they have learned. I also believe that the more students see and hear new words in class, the faster they remember them both visually with correct spelling and orally with correct pronunciation.
Another task is role-play game. I will give you cards for you with one profession, and your task to make a dialogue about this profession.
This activity is fantastic for developing speaking skills and critical thinking. It also helps students to connect vocabulary with real-life context.
What is the job?
I am a computer programmer.
What do you do? I create computer program and games. I work in office. Do you like your job? Yes, I do.
Okay, great, thank you. Sit down, please. Now we are going to play a game. Guess who am I? For example, you will have a card with a picture of one profession, and you need to describe your profession, but don't don't name it, okay? Because other classmates need to guess who are you, okay? For example, I work at school. I teach children to speak English. I like my students. Who am I? Yes, I'm a teacher. Great. And now you are going to do your descriptions.
Today we explored how interactive games can transform a simple vocabulary lesson into an engaging and effective learning experience. The lesson was methodically structured to gradually guide students from the discovery of new words to their practical application in speech. Throughout the lesson, we incorporated different types of learning activities, individual work, peer work, and group activities, to cater to various learning styles and keep the student engaged. For example, the coding task was completed individually to encourage personal responsibility, while bingo, for example, was a collective, fast-paced game that promoted attentive listening. The final role-play task encouraged peer and group interaction, fostering collaboration and deeper understanding. Moreover, differentiation was an important aspect of the lesson. Tasks were designed with different levels of complexity, allowing students to work at their own pace and feel successful. For example, while some students worked on simpler codes, others tackled more challenging ones. During the role-play, students could choose how detailed their descriptions would be based on their comfort level. This structured approach ensured that all students, regardless of their level, were actively involved and motivated. By using a variety of methods, problem solving, visual recognition, auditory engagement, and creative speaking, we addressed diverse learning needs and made the lesson inclusive and effective.
I hope this video inspires teachers to implement similar interactive strategies into their teaching. Remember, when learning is fun, meaningful, and differentiated, students are more likely to stay engaged and retain knowledge. Thank you for watching this video, and I wish you success in your teaching journey. Goodbye!